CPS Limited. Now there is a company called CPS Limited. Now they have given us summarized cash account. The only one particular thing which we are supposed to go with is we need to add the net profit before tax. Which entry it is? It is the operating here you will actually get, and it is what? Plus. After when you get the net increase in cash or net decrease in cash, we are supposed to add the opening balance. Hello everybody, a warm welcome to one and all. I'm Abhilash Chandra from the Department of Commerce and Management in Vidyashram First Grade College, the Temple of Excellence. Welcome to all the students for the fourth session of cost flow statement. Now here in the cost flow, we are only solving the cash flow statements. You don't have fund flow in your syllabus. It's only the theory what you people have. Let's solve the cash flow statement. The first problem, here it goes. Now from the summarized cash account of CPS Limited, now there is a company called CPS Limited. Now they have given us summarized cash account. Now whenever we go with the cash account which is like summarized, let's understand they would have given everything here itself. That is, from there we need to actually calculate operating, then investing and financing. Whenever you get any cash flow statement, what is that you should do? If whether it is a summarized cash account or a balance sheet or any kind of a thing, you need to know three things: operating, then you need to go with investing, and then you go with your financing. So this is how you are supposed to identify. So identify what all items will actually come in operating, which all adjustments are there, which comes in the financing, and which are there in the investing. If you know this and classify them, group them, then you know what is to add and what is to subtract. So whatever comes to you, you need to add it. Whatever goes from you, you are supposed to subtract it. Very simple logic it is. Now let's go with this. Now we have particulars. Balance on 1st April 2016. Understand, 2016. But here when you go with it, prepare cash flow statement for the year ended 31/3/2017. That means what? This becomes your opening. What is this? Opening balance. Done. According with the IAS, that is Indian Accounting Standard 7, using direct and indirect method. Both the methods they are asking you. No issues. We will solve both the methods. Usually what happens in the main examination, if it is for 15 marks, they're going to ask you direct method or indirect method. Today in this session I'm going to teach you both direct method as well as indirect method. If you have not watched the session 3, please do watch the session 3, because I have given you a complete format of complete adjustments, what all can come in operating, what all can come in financing, as well as in your investing. I have actually given it to you people. So we have here summarized cash account. Now when we go with the summarized, understand three things we are supposed to go: operating, then investing and financing. Now issue of equity share, the minute equity share, it is all financing. So I'll write here financing. And issue of equity share means I'm issuing, so I'll get money, isn't it? So what happens? We need to add this. Here only I'll write plus and minus, so it is very easy for you people to identify it. Next is receipt from customer. Receipt from customer. Customers are giving you the money, the data are giving you the money. So what does you need to add? Which entry it is? It is the operating here you will actually get, and it is what? Plus. Sales of fixed asset. Now fixed asset is that I'm selling it. So what happens? Money will come to me. So again it is what? This is actually investing. This is what? Investing. So investing, you need to add this. So this entry is done. All the entries whatever was here we have actually got. Now let's come to here. Now payments to supplier. Payments to supplier I'm actually supposed to give. See here, understand, receipt from customer, add it. Now payment to the supplier, you need to subtract. Which entry? That will come in the operating. Now you need to subtract it. You need to subtract it. Now purchase of fixed assets. Now here whenever you go with this fixed assets, please understand here, sale of fixed asset, sale we have done, it is coming to my account, the money will come. Now here the money goes from my account. Now which entry is it? Again it is investing. Now you need to subtract this. What is that you should do? You need to subtract. Overhead expenses. Overhead expenses in the sense, now it is operating and it is actually from us. So operating, now subtract it. Wages and salary. I need to pay wages and salary to my laborers and employee. That means money goes from my pocket. So what is it? Again, it is operating and it is minus, minus, minus. You need to subtract this. Taxation, and you know that I don't need to explain about taxation. It is always from our pocket it goes. So again, this is operating. Here it is what? Minus. Done. Next is dividend. Now understand. Please be very careful when you go with this. Issue of equity share. Now it is finance the same way. Dividend also it is what? It is a finance, but we need to subtract this because dividend we are supposed to pay, isn't it? Repayment of bank loan. Again it is what? Finance. Again subtract this. Next, what is the last one is balance on 31st/3/2017. Now this becomes my closing. This is what my closing is. So the answer should be how much? 60,000. If I get the answer 60,000, my answer is correct. If I get something else, my answer is wrong. So what is the best possible way of understanding the cash flow statement is? I need to know operating, investing and financing, and the last format, whenever I get the last amount, that is my closing, that should be what? 60,000. If I get 60,000, my answer is correct. Whether it is direct method or indirect method, my answer should be how much? 60,000 rupees. Now to show that direct and indirect, I have already given you the answers here. We just need to go with that. What exactly it is? Half a marks you get, half a marks if you write these things. That is cash flow statement of CPS Limited for the year ended 31st/3/2017. Direct method is what the first one. Now here, particulars is here. Now inner column and the outer column, you already know what exactly it is. Now cash flow from operating activities, a heading. Now please understand here. What all you are supposed to write? Operating, receipt from customer, how much? 11,20,000. That is, you are supposed to add that, isn't it? So how much? 11,20,000 we have added. Done. Next is what? After this, you have operating here. What is the operating? Payment of supplier, you need to actually subtract. Overhead expenses, you need to subtract. Wages and salary, you need to subtract. Taxation, you need to subtract. So it is like this. You have 8 lakh, then you have 80,000, 40,000, 1 lakh rupees. So let's go with this calculation. 8 lakh plus you have 80,000 plus 40,000. So you got 9,20,000 here, then you plus 1 lakh. 10,20,000. So that means 11,20,000 minus 10,20,000. This is what your operating is. So what exactly happens is you get 1 lakh as your operating. That is a net of operating. So how much is it? That is, we have the net cash from operating activities. How much? 1 lakh rupees. So we are done with my operating. Next is what? Here, go back to the question here itself. My operating is done. Now I need to go with investing. Now here investing, understand, sale of fixed asset is how much? 40,000. But in the next here investing, if you see, we don't have investing here. We have investing which is 80,000 here. Now 40,000 minus 80,000. 40,000 minus 80,000 is how much? Minus 40,000. So what has happened to my net investing is minus 40,000. So I'll write here the same way. Net cash used in investing activities how much? Minus 40,000. Easy for you people to understand what is that we have done. Next, go back to the question here itself. Now my operating is done, investing is done. The last one is the financing here. Now financing, what happens is very simple. Here the financing, issue of equity share, I'll add 1,20,000. I'll add 1,20,000. But here where exactly I have the problem is dividend, and see, repayment of bank loan is 1,20,000. So minus it is 1,20,000 here and 1,20,000, it gets nullified. But what is it? 20,000 is the balance, that is minus 20,000. So the entire finance will be how much? The finance will be minus 20,000. Minus 20,000. So I'll write it here. So 1,20,000 I have got here, minus. So we got minus 20,000 as my net cash which is used as financing activity. Now what is that I should do? Very simple. O plus I plus F. So how much is my O? O is 1 lakh. Now investing is how much? Investing is minus 40,000. So I'll write here minus 40,000. Then finance is how much? My finance is again minus 20,000. So minus 20,000. So how much here? 1 lakh minus 40,000 is 60,000. 60,000 minus 20,000 is 40,000. So I got here how much? 40,000. What is this 40,000 called as? That is the net increase in cash. Net increase in cash is how much? 40,000. I got my 40,000 here. Now I told you whenever we go with direct method or like say indirect method, after when you get that net increase in cash or net decrease in cash, we are supposed to add the opening balance. So how much is the opening balance here? The opening balance I told you is how much? 20,000. So I need to add my net increase cash with opening balance. When I add that 40,000 plus 20,000, what will I get? 60,000. This is my cash at the end of 31st/3/2017. The minute I get 60,000, my answer is correct. Hope you people are able to understand this. Very easy cash flow statement is, and we have only one kind of a thing, that is we need to only see what is my operating, what is my investing, and what is my financing, and then you need to add all the three, plus you need to actually add with the opening balance. When you add opening balance, you get the closing balance. So this is what we have in the direct method. So let's go with the indirect method. When we go with indirect method, please understand, very simple logic. This is very simple logic. When we go with indirect, the format is what? If you have not watched the indirect method format, please watch the session 3. Very easily you can actually grab everything, that is the format of the indirect. Here what happens in the question, we have additional information is that net profit before tax for the year 2016-17 is 2 lakh. So that operating only will change. Apart from that, investing and your financing is the same thing. So what is that we will do is, we need to deduct 2 lakh from the taxation, which is 1 lakh rupees. So 2 lakh minus 1 lakh is how much? 1 lakh. That is your operating. So let's go with the indirect. Again, here also indirect, when you go, if you write this, you get half a mark. That is cash flow statement of CPS Limited for the year ended 31/3, and write indirect method. So what is the first one here? When we go with the operating, it's a very simple one. So what is that? Net profit before tax less income tax paid. So net profit before tax is how much? 2 lakh. Now you are supposed to pay the tax. 2 lakh minus 1 lakh is how much? Your 1 lakh. So this is your operating. This is what? Operating. Next is what? All other things are the same. All other things are the same. Say when you go with investing, it is the same. Financing, it is the same. So when you go with it, what is that you will get is the closing. The closing, if it is 60,000, your answer is correct. That is how you are supposed to deal with indirect cash flow statement. So I have told you how to find the direct method as well as indirect method. Any doubt regarding this session, please do call us. We are always there to help you. Thank you so much. I'll see you when I see you.